Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our opening day honors and awards. I'm Alex Hummel, serving the office of the Chancellor. It's great to see everybody here today and everybody who's joining us online as well. So we're so glad to have you on another beautiful day at UW-Oshkosh. Had a busy weekend. We'll have a couple of reflections first, but please would you help me in welcoming our Chancellor, Manohar Singh.
Good morning. Let's do it one more time because I was also very deliberately, I was like, good morning. Let's go with good morning. Thank you so much. Yesterday and day before yesterday and day before that and day before that, I was meeting hundreds of students and shaking a lot of hands, opening a lot of hearts, each other and to us all. This is my first brush with the destiny that I have as a person, but also as we share for the rest of the world, beginning with our students. And there is no better experience over the last 60 years than the one that I had this week. It was for me a seeing of spring bloom, if you would. Those who dream for themselves, those who aspire to be the leaders and change the things, the world, those who want to spread love, those who want to spread education, those who want to take care of kids, those who want to take care of old, those who want to simply live a life of dignity, those who want to repay for the sacrifices of their parents, those who have never been out of the local areas and don't know New York, but they want to explore the world, build it. I saw it through your eyes. I saw it through mine. All those students are here because someone like you as father, mother, brother, sister, cousin, teacher, mentor, friend, talked at some point of time about the value of education, if you would. So your contributions are not just sitting in this office or maintaining the buildings or teaching a class or doing advising or managing your chancellor's schedule. It's multifold. In fact, it's unmeasurable. If you start looking at the dots that you have created already, they're all over the place, all over the universe. It is just around us more visibly, but it's beyond us, if you would. For that contribution that you have made, whether you are a professor or a staff colleague here, I am, as a human being, in deep gratitude for your persistence, perseverance, despite all about 2-3 decades of downward spiral in higher education that we have seen, budget cuts and skepticism and declining enrollments, and all that pressurizes us all to not be the best of ourselves, let alone not be able to enjoy the life, the gift, the blessing that we have been given. What does that mean to be affiliated with University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh? There's a Wisconsin idea. I don't understand it as much as I've not lived it as much as you have. So I don't pretend to know everything about it, but I get the gist of it. For us, education is a little flame, little light that enlightens the minds and the souls, but also It is a flame that enlightens the world beyond those homes. And you guys have been really contributing to that without even knowing what you're doing. So for that, we are in deep gratitude. I, as your chancellor, I, as a father, I, as a colleague of yours. And you have invested your life without much reward. I'm not unfamiliar with how long does it take to become a doctor of XYZ. And then I am not unfamiliar with how much the compensation for humanities and liberal arts professors are. It is a shocking imbalance between how society values higher education versus other glamorous things. But you have shown the tenacity and the grit and the love and the passion that you have. Those four words just define you all sitting in this room. And for that, I am, as a human being, as a father, as your colleague, always going to be in deep gratitude. What we see here is, I'm not a history professor, so all historians, please close your ears. I'm not going to do any facts. Yeah, here is my friend, philosopher, and guide, Ed Martini. Word has swung into pendulums. This side, extreme populism, politically extreme economic hardships, and then wars and this and that, right? And then on this side, a globe that really talks about establishing United Nations and world peace treaties, and then education, the philanthropy, and just simple pleasures of life being spread through economic growth. Again, on this side of populism and whatnot, and again. So there is a balance in equilibrium that persists. There's no such thing as equilibrium except in economics books. Okay? But you have maintained I want you to be, I don't know how many minutes I have, and I really, at this moment, if you guys have brought me here, I need to just tell you how awesome you are, not just because I'm your chancellor. I am part of you, so I am also partly awesome too. Oh, seriously. I mean, come on. Why am I saying that is because I really have to tell myself every morning that, hey, you are not just behind in sending an email. Oh my God, the response. Oh, I need to talk to Ed at 11 o'clock at night. Then I look back and say, look, even when you are meeting people, shaking hands, talking one sentence about the value of education and how it brings you dignity, pride, economic prosperity, social cohesion, community building, strong nation, and be the superpower. And by saying these things, by doing these things, by just being, by just being education, you all are contributing to this word to swing the pendulum to the right side, to the side that is the very essence of our lives. I can keep talking about this. I don't know many of you in person, but every single person sitting here has contributed to not only University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh and the students that have passed through these gates, but also contributed to the word beyond. And you've never looked at that, never measured, never patted yourself in the back saying, oh my God, how awesome I am. But you are. That's my job to tell you. Another job to tell you is that your legacy that you have built is absolutely stunning, given look at what's happening in the rest of the world, the breaking downs of institutions. We still stand here, despite the fact that we are not in control of the things, the birth rates, for example. Well, I mean, partly maybe we are. And then the politics of this than the economics of the nation. Right. We're still controlling, we're still taking life, the bull by the horns, still there. And I want you to know that because of what you are and who we are, me included, awesome. But that only gives me an optimism. Now we shall prevail. But I do want to give a message. Given my role and given my age, I think I do stand at a place where I can talk to you about what will it take for us to continue to build upon your legacy. You have made sacrifices as close as last 2 years of IRP. What would it take for us to consolidate and build upon those sacrifices, to respect the sacrifices that people have made by leaving the university, by picking up the extra work that you guys are all doing? That'll take three things for sure. First and foremost, be proud of what you are, who you are, and know that every stroke of your keyboard and every writing out of your pen has an impact on at least one life of a student and many, many times more. So every keyboard stroke better be aligned with what you have spent your lifetime in creating this institution. Let's not give up at this moment when we are this close to, after making all the sacrifice. All of us have to row the boat knowing that each one of us who pushes a button saying yes or no, find the reasons for yes, because that's going to take you beyond the peak into the new world. The other one, trust and respect a diversity of voices. My conversations in the first 2 months have been so positive. I have not met anyone who has criticized any other one individual or institution. Like, yes, they have criticized the processes, the policies, and the nonsensical, I don't know, edicts that come from wherever. And we have been fighting those. But individuals that you are, positive and forgiving. The third thing that requires is a can-do attitude. An attitude that can say, okay, I don't think so, we have done it that way. Well, why not? Let's give it a shot. And if the buck stops with you, great. If there's a policy that is not in place, and that policy that has never been, 1985 was a institutionalization of the policy, but we don't even know who controls the policy, the Board of Regents or Jay Rothman's president's office, or it's Manahar or you, your faculty, shared governance. Let's make sure, the third part is, let's change the paradigm. Let's change the policies, the processes that are in our own way. Bring it to me. If something doesn't make sense, please say, Manor, what the hell is this? And I promise you, either I will prove that that's not what the hell, that's a good thing, or we'll change that into what the heaven it is. Whatever that means, you translate into your language, your emotions. Really feel now this is my last 3 sentences and stop it. As of today, all the power lies with you, not with me, not with Ed, not with Corey, not with Melissa, not with Alex. And I mean it. It's for you to take. If you don't want to take it, that's your power too. That's your power to be powerless. Take it, run with it, and make us better every day. Thank you. I saw the power firsthand last 1 week when so many of you were helping us out, bringing, welcoming students, talking to their parents, making them feel at home, lifting the boxes. Me too. I actually was. I was captured by some Instagram picture. Thanks to Patrick here. But I have talked to about 50 different, and when I say these things, I don't talk to you like a chancellor. I talk to you as if I'm sitting right among you guys. I have seen about 50 parents. All of them said, this has been so smooth. I've never had this experience. And thanks to the team that Kate and Amber have led, and thanks to the team members that have led this new device staggered move in over the week, that's the innovation. And those who volunteered their time during weekend, long weekend, that's who you all are. I just wanted to expressly convey my appreciation for all of those who are sitting here who came in during the weekend and made us better, made us show our love to the students, made us show that we are in their journeys together, proud, loving, kind, and giving. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. And now we will invite up our Associate Vice Chancellor for Human Resources, Shauna Keither. Shauna.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for that, Chancellor. That was very inspiring. It really is truly an honor to welcome you all as we open our new academic year here at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Today is always my favorite moment of the year because it gives us a chance to pause, reflect, and recognize the remarkable commitment of our faculty and staff. Each of you, whether you're beginning your first year on campus or have dedicated decades of service, is part of a foundation that makes this university strong. Our students succeed, the community grows because of your contributions. This year feels especially meaningful. We are beginning the academic year with fresh energy and a renewed sense of hope under the leadership of our new chancellor. Change always brings with it both challenge and opportunity. But already we are seeing new ideas, bold vision, and a deep commitment to the future of UW-Oshkosh. Together, we are writing the next chapter of our story. Today, as we honor colleagues who have reached important milestones in their careers, we are reminded that the university's strength has always come from its people. From 5 years of service to 40 and beyond, each represents countless moments of teaching, mentoring, innovating, and serving. Together, those moments create a legacy that shapes the lives of our students and the impact of our university in Wisconsin and beyond. So as we begin this academic year, let us carry forward that legacy with renewed optimism. Let us embrace the opportunities ahead with the same commitment that brought us here today. And let us remember that every role, every department, and every individual matters in advancing the mission of UW-Oshkosh. On behalf of the Office of Human Resources, thank you for all that you do, for your service, your dedication, and your belief in this institution. Congratulations to all our honorees today, and best wishes to each of you for a successful and inspiring year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Shauna. Now we will spend a little time recognizing people on their milestones, different points in their journey and service at University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. So it's my honor and privilege, as I've done the last few years, to read the names of those people reaching 5, 10, 15, and beyond milestones here at UWO. What I'd like to do is, if you're joining us here today in the room, when I read your name, please rise and please stay standing so that when we reach each category at the end, we have a chance to share a really warm round of applause and thank you for your service as we move through the list. If you're at home or if you're in your office watching us online, you can stand there too. We will still applaud you, of course. So we really want to take the moment just to say thank you to everybody who's here and reaching these points in their journey. So With that, let's begin with the list of those colleagues reaching their 5-year milestone. Before I begin, I should say, we have today, collectively, we will be recognizing more than 1,545 years of collective service at the university. That's a long time. Hug a math teacher. They helped me do that math right there. So today in our 5-year category, we have colleagues amassing together about 150 years represented together. So let's begin. Recognizing their 5-year milestones. Noah Abhold, Julie Engel, Hannah Badoon, Jared Benson, Elizabeth Blado, Tyler Brunette, Lauren Carlson, Casey, Mark Charneski, Elizabeth Cobb, Lisa Crawford, Kayla Crockett, Neil Davis, Adam Doman, Noel Fonseca, Alan Hackbarth, Nicole Hankemeyer, Katrina Leininger, Thomas Leininger, Andrew Mammel, Olivia Opelt, Diane Parker, Jessica Roby, Eric Sager, Carla Schultz, Andrew Schultz, Alfonso Simpson, Luke Sons, Kelly Steinke, and Dawn Wangler. Let's share a round of applause for all of them, please. Thank you all. And now moving on to our colleagues who are recognizing their 10-year milestones and collectively 450 years of service to the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, state of Wisconsin, just in this one category alone. So those colleagues recognizing 10 years, please stand, be recognized, and we'll share our applause at the end of this category. Matthew Bauman, Joshua Becken, Bradley Brooks, Elizabeth Christopher, Samantha Clark, Christy Cutts, Aaron Demink, Sabrina Dunn, Audra Eggum, Kathleen Ellertson, Tia Elmer, David Fuller, Arturo Gonzalez Macias, Caitlin Halfman, Benjamin Hallett, Kirsten Eide, Jordan Karsten, Danielle Kavam, Gregory Landsberg, Ellen Lang, Andrew Levitt, Lisa Lewis, Tamara Masti, Laura Mathewson, Jill McElhaney, Alexander Miller, Ahmed Nassif, Adam Ochanicki, Justinia Olszewska, Pavel Olszewski, Teresa Picklemeyer, Clifford Pickert, Meredith Resop, Bethany Rink, Thomas Romanowski, Carrie Rukamp, Catherine Schmidt, Dawn Skrzypczyk, Erica Spicer, Donna Steinke, Elizabeth Taylor, Carol Veltis, Brenda Wiesner, Evan Williams, Dominique Witter. Thank you all. And now, colleagues celebrating 15 years of service at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, combined total 465 years collectively of service to our students, to our university, to our state. Let's begin. Sarah Arnold, Michael Baltudis, Victoria Beck, Jason Belknap, Chris Butzloff, Laura Carnahan, Dylan Chimura Moore, Anna Filipova, Brianna Galicia, Jill Halverson, Shoko Hanai, Nari Kim, Caitlin Kroll, Shuyi Lee, Gabriel Loyacano, Stephen McCabe, Mary McPhee, Yoko Mogi Hein, Sabrina Muller-Spitz, Bonnie Nikash, Amy Parrott, Linda Perexta, Jamie Reichenberger, Andrew Sachin, Robert Sipes, Amy Springer, Nenad Stoylovich, Nathan Stewart, Yunjun Tang, George Thomas, and Bertrand Tyrell. Thank you. On to 20 years. And here we have represented amongst us 320 years of collective service at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh in support of the state of Wisconsin. So let's begin. 20 years, marking 20 years. Andrew Bosma, Andrea Butler, Karina Cutler-Lake, James Feldman, Lynn Hammond, John Johnson, Christopher Kissling, Tina Cook, Linda Kuhn, Michelle Kuhl, Alexander Lavrentiev, Sarah O'Connell, Marty Robinson, Mark Sackman, Emmett Sandberg, and Laura Smolinski. Thank you. On to 25 years, 20 people reaching their 25-year milestone here at the university. Let's begin. Mary Brands, Christy Demosthenes, Sharon Howie, Margaret Hostetler, John Immobersteg, Gregory Kleinheinz, Lisa Kortbein, Paula Lovell, Kathleen Lynch, Khaled Manasra, Courtney Marone, Rachel Murphy, Wade Peterson, Kenneth Price, Amy Rogi, Ann Vogel, and Hong Zhang. Okay. We now reach 30 years of service to the universities of Wisconsin. It's always difficult every year to determine where do we take a pause, invite up colleagues, but there's sort of a opportunity that sort of emerges out of the data every year when we look at the lists and honor people. And so now that we've reached this 30-year echelon, what we'd like to do is when I call your name, if you're joining us today, please come up to the stage and receive your certificate of service from Chancellor Singh. We'd like Chancellor Singh to please join us and present that to you in person and capture the moment for our community. So thank you. Recognizing 30 years of service, about 90 years altogether here at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Nancy Burnett. Is Nancy here today? All right, let's give Nancy a round of applause, nevertheless. Congratulations, Nancy. I know this colleague is here because I already congratulated her today. Celebrating, recognizing 30 years of service to the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, Angelie Hammond. Congratulations, Angelie. Also marking 30 years of service at UW Oshkosh, Becky Thorson Randall. Congratulations, Becky, and thank you. We do have two colleagues today who have reached 35 years of service. That's a long time. And we're grateful to them. One of our first colleagues I know was not able to join us today, but nevertheless, we'd like to recognize her. Please help us in sharing applause for Lori Kranig. Quick scan, quick scan, quick scan. There's one more colleague who has reached the 35-year milestone. Yes. You know you love this place when you don't even have to say it and people are helping you out already. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together. 35 years of service, Dr. Tony Palmieri. Thank you all so much for sharing that joy with us. We really appreciate it. And now we will begin our shift to our other honors and awards, and I will be honored to invite to the stage our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Ed Martini.
Thank you, everyone. So many scripts up here. Yeah. Well, thank you all for being here today. Let me reiterate Chancellor's thanks for everybody who was here over the weekend to help get our students current and returning off to a fabulous start. The energy on campus continues to be amazing, upbeat, positive. It's so exciting. So we're going to build on that today with a lot of recognition of our amazing faculty and staff. So we are going to start with a long list of awards. To begin with, we have the Universities of Wisconsin Teaching Fellows and Scholars Program, which offers UW faculty and teaching academic staff a unique opportunity to collaborate with other exceptional teachers from across the UW system and from various disciplines. Many participants have found that the experience re-energized their work and even transformed their approach to teaching and learning. In our audience today are a number of individuals who have previously received those awards. So I would now ask that all previous Wisconsin Teaching Fellows and Scholars please stand for our recognition. Thank you. And now, with Dr. Carrie Rukamp, this year's recipient of the Universities of Wisconsin Fellow Award, please come to the stage to be recognized. Dr. Carrie, oh, sure. No. Dr. Rukamp is an assistant professor of bioorganic chemistry who has served students across the UW system since 2006, teaching at the Fond du Lac, Fox Cities, Oshkosh, and Sheboygan campuses. In 2010, she was named UW Sheboygan's Teacher of the Year in recognition of her dedication to student learning and excellence in the classroom. She earned her BA in chemistry from Northwestern University and her PhD in organic biochemistry from the Georgia Institute of Technology. Dr. Rukamp was selected as a 2025-26 Wisconsin Teaching Fellow, joining a cohort of educators committed to advancing teaching and learning through collaborative scholarship and innovation. Carrie, congratulations on your award. The Universities of Wisconsin Dr. P.B. Poorman Award for Outstanding Achievement on behalf of LGBTQ plus people is presented to LGBTQ plus people or their allies whose contributions have advanced the work of diversity, equity, and inclusive excellence. The award celebrates the memory and legacy of Dr. Kuala B. Poorman, a highly regarded faculty member at UW Whitewater who is dedicated to improving the lives of LGBTQ plus students, faculty, and staff. And this year's recipient of the Poorman Award is Carmen Hetzel. Carmen Hetzel is a former program advisor for student organization and leadership programs at UWO. During her time here, Carmen developed and facilitated workshops, conferences, and trainings focused on leadership, identity, and inclusion. She contributed to curriculum development and presented across various campus departments, including Dean of Students Office, LGBTQ plus Studies Certificate Program, the Multicultural Education Center Residence Life, Reunion, Student Recreation and Wellness, Trio Support Student Services, and the Women and Gender Studies Program. Her work helped build a safer and more inclusive climate for our students, faculty, and staff across the university. Carmen, congratulations upon receiving the Dr. P.B. Poorman Award for Outstanding Achievement on behalf of LGBTQ plus people. The Universities of Wisconsin Outstanding Women of Color in Education Award is giving to faculty, staff, students, or community members to recognize achievements in advancing equity and inclusion for people of color within the Universities of Wisconsin, as well as communities across the state. With Dr. Maria Graff, this year's recipient of the Universities of Wisconsin Outstanding Women of Color in Education Award, please come forward. Dr. Graff is Associate Professor in the School of Nursing and Health Professions at UWO, where she combines academic leadership, global health advocacy, and a deep commitment to equity in nursing education. She teaches community health nursing and coordinates international studies, leading clinical rotations abroad that offer students transformative cross-cultural experience. She pioneered the first study abroad clinical for the accelerated BSN track, making UWO the only one-year nursing program in the U.S. to offer this opportunity. She also mentors DNP practice students, designing and implementing evidence-based health initiatives. Dr. Graff's research focuses on mental health access for women of color, particularly Latina migrant farm workers in the upper Midwest, and the impact of language and cultural barriers on health outcomes. Her work has been presented nationally and internationally and published in peer-reviewed journals. She founded the International Nursing Students Roundtable, Sharing Our Voices, which is now in its 7th year, connecting students and faculty from 6 different countries. Her international collaborations include partnerships with universities in Colombia, Peru, and Mexico. On campus, she serves as a faculty senator and co-advisor to the Student Organization of Latinos, or SOL, and the Association for Diversity in Healthcare, helping shape a more inclusive campus and healthcare workforce. Originally from Peru, Dr. Graff earned her BSN from Universidad San Luis Gonzaga, Ica. Sorry, my accent is not what it used to be. Her MSN from UWO and her PhD from UW Milwaukee. She is Wisconsin's only certified advanced transcultural nurse. Maria, congratulations on receiving the Universities of Wisconsin Outstanding Women of Color in Education Award. We will be seeing Maria back on this stage later today as well. The Universities of Wisconsin Board of Regents Diversity Award recognizes individuals and programs that foster diversity and inclusion within the universities of Wisconsin. Would Dr. Alfonso Simpson, representing the African American Studies program, this year's recipient of the Board of Regents Diversity Award, please come forward. Led by Dr. Simpson, the African American Studies program, or AASP, offers a 21 credit undergraduate minor that enriches any major and prepares students for diverse career paths. Born from the 1969 Black Thursday student protests, the program was founded to address the lack of representation and inclusion in the university's curriculum and culture. Today, AASP continues to honor that legacy through academic excellence, cultural programming, and student engagement. Under Dr. Simpson's leadership, the program has grown from 13 to over 70 minors in just 4 years. AASP plays a vital role in advancing UWO's values of student success, inclusivity, and sustainability, while offering a deeper understanding of African American history, culture, and contributions. And if you ever want to see faculty, staff, and student engagement in action, just show up to one of Dr. Simpson's AASP events, because you will see it and you will hear it and you will feel it. So Alfonso, congratulations and thank you on behalf of the African American Studies program for receiving the Board of Regents Diversity Award. The Marilee White and Larry D. White Awards on the UWO Fox Cities campus have recognized outstanding employees annually on the campus since 2000. Marilee White was a former lecturer in English, and Larry was a former political science professor. I would ask all those in attendance who have received the Marilee or Larry White Award previously to now please stand for recognition. Probably have some watching online. So would this year's award winners, Greg Landsverk, Lynette Kopetsky, and Christina Marty, please come forward to be recognized. Unfortunately, Greg and Lynette were not able to be with us today, but we're going to still share their bios with you. Greg Landsverk has been a valued member of the custodial services team, contributing to the daily operations and welcoming environment of the UWO Fox Cities campus. Following the campus closure, he transitioned to the Oshkosh campus, where he continues to support the university community with the same dedication and reliability. His work plays a vital role in maintaining safe, clean, and accessible spaces for students, faculty, and staff. This recognition honors his years of service, adaptability, and the important role he plays in the success of the campus community. Greg, congratulations on receiving the Larry White Award. Lynette Kopetsky is a circulation assistant in the library's Access Services Department at UWO. She began her library career in 2010 and has worked across K-12, public, and academic libraries, bringing a wide range of experiences to her current role. Lynette holds an Associate of Arts and Science degree from UWO Fox Cities and a Bachelor of Arts in History from UW-Madison. Her background includes work in both educational software and library services, with a particular focus on supporting students in their early college years. Lynette's work continues to reflect her commitment to helping students access the tools and resources they need to succeed. Lynette, congratulations on receiving the Larry White Award. Christina Marty is a teaching assistant professor of English. She earned her Master of Arts from Western Illinois University. Christina began her career with the University of Wisconsin system in 2002 at UW-Marathon County in Wausau. There, she taught freshman and sophomore writing and worked as an instructor in the Writing Center. In 2012, Christina made a professional move to UW Fox Valley as the Writing Center director. And in 2024, she made another professional move to UW-Oshkosh to co-direct the Writing Center. Christina has participated in the International Writing Center Association Summer Institute and has presented at both the International Writing Center and the Midwest Writing Center conferences. Christina's area of focus is supporting UWO students in finding value in writing as part of the learning process. Christina, congratulations upon receiving the Marilee White Award. Established during the term of Chancellor Edward M. Penson, the John McNaughton Rosebush Professorship Award reflects the past service of John McNaughton Rosebush, who worked for the UWO Foundation in the 1970s. These professorships are granted for excellence in teaching, professional achievement, and public service. Through this award, we reinforce the connection between teaching and research by recognizing that teaching is primary and that research strengthens the teaching function. Today, we honor two individuals, but in our audience, there are a number of individuals who have previously received this award. So I would ask now that all Rosebush professors please stand to be recognized. Thank you. And now, with Dr. David Lishner and Dr. Tracy Slagter, please come forward. David A. Lishner is a professor of psychology who studies empathetic processes, prosocial behavior, psychopathy, and aggression. His scholarship also focuses on scientific methods and replication in psychology. For 20 years, he has championed the UWO ideal of integrating teaching and scholarship through his courses, his research, and his curricular work. His student-faculty collaborations have resulted in over 50 articles and professional presentations with student co-authors. Tracy Hoffman Slagter is professor of We were going to clap for them both at the end, but we'll do it again. It's fine. Tracy Slagter is professor of political science and the director of the UWO Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, or CETL. She earned her PhD in political science from the University of Iowa in 2006 and has been a faculty member at UWO ever since. She served in many different capacities on our campus, including director of the University Studies Program, now General Education Program, department chair for political science, and proud faculty co-advisor to our award-winning Model United Nations team. Tracy's disciplinary research in international law focuses on the relationship between supranational courts and domestic legislatures as they address human rights abuses. Beyond that, however, she's interested in and has written about developing engaged student learners through simulations and experiential learning, and loves to talk with colleagues and friends about teaching practices any chance she gets. Congratulations, David and Tracy, upon receiving the John McNaughton Rosebush Professorship Award. The Edward M. Penson Distinguished Teaching Award recognizes demonstrations of teaching excellence by faculty and instructional academic staff. It's named after Chancellor Penson, who served from 1978 to 1989. Would individuals who have previously been honored through the receipt of the Edward M. Penson Distinguished Teaching Award please stand and be recognized? Today, we honor two additional individuals to receive this award. Would Dr. Stuart Cole and Dr. Katie Schmidt please come forward? Stuart Cole is professor in both the Environmental Studies program and the Department of English. He joined UWO in 2013 after earning his PhD in English from the University of Toronto. His research focuses on ecological aspects of modern British and Irish literatures, with a particular emphasis on representations of non-human animals and visions of utopia and dystopia. He's also a poet with 2 published full-length collections in a range of magazine and journal publications. During his time at UWO, Stewart has taught over 20 different courses across English, ES, and the Honors College, and at all levels of the curriculum, FYE, general education, upper level courses, all 3 courses of the Honors Course sequence, and graduate seminars. He's also co-led 7 study abroad programs in England, France, and Ireland. His favorite part of teaching is engaging in dynamic, generative dialogue with our curious, talented students, learning at least as much from them as they do from him. Stewart, congratulations on receiving the Penson Distinguished Teaching Award. Katie Schmidt is an associate professor in the School of Nursing and Health Professions. She earned a diploma in nursing from St. Joseph's Hospital School of Nursing, a BSN and MSN from Marian University, and a PhD in nursing from UW Milwaukee. Her program research focuses on the nurse's transition to practice. Katie's teaching philosophy is grounded in adult learning principles and theory, and is also influenced by world events and circumstances. Katie has nearly 45 years of nursing experience, specializing in perioperative nursing. She's helped to develop comprehensive preparation for undergraduate students entering the operating room setting through simulations, OR scrub training, and sponsoring student membership in AORN, the professional organization for operating room nurses. At the graduate level, Katie guides DNP students through the intricacies of scholarship as they develop and implement quality improvement projects within healthcare organizations. Katie, congratulations upon receiving the Penson Distinguished Teaching. One more round of applause for Katie and Stewart, please. Named after an active faculty advocate and member of our history department, the Barbara G. Sniffen Faculty Governance Service Award commemorates exceptional service by a member of this university's faculty. In attendance today are a number of individuals who have previously received this award, and we now ask that all past recipients of the Sniffen Governance Service Award please stand and be recognized. And now would Dr. George Thomas please come forward. George Thomas is professor of computer science. He earned his PhD from the University of Iowa, focusing on multi-agent systems and artificial intelligence. His research explores teamwork in heterogeneous agent teams, and more recently, the application of generative AI in software development and engineering. George has served in various governance capacities, including as chair of the computer science department and the Coles faculty committee, and is a member of multiple department, college, and university committees, including the Senate Assessment Committee, the University Budget and Strategic Planning Committee, and the UWO AI Task Force. George, congratulations on receiving the Barbara G. Sniffen Faculty Governance Service Award. Endowed professorships are awarded to faculty members who demonstrate excellence in scholarship and/or creative accomplishments, along with a record of quality teaching. Funded by local sponsors, the awards support research projects and professional developments for a 4-year term. In attendance today are a number of individuals who previously or currently receiving this award. So we ask all past recipients of the Endowed Professorship Award to please now stand and be recognized. And now with this year's recipients, Dr. Joseph Peterson, Dr. Bill Gillard, and Dr. Nadia Loire, please come forward. Joseph Peterson is a professor of geology. He earned his PhD from Northern Illinois University, focusing on vertebrate paleontology, paleoecology, and paleobiology. His research explores the processes of fossilization, reconstructing ancient ecosystems and dinosaur behavior interpretations based on fossilized injuries and diseases. He's authored and co-authored over 20 peer-reviewed publications on paleontological topics, ranging from dinosaurs to fossil algae. Joseph's teaching incorporates hands-on experiences and current geologic research. Additionally, he assists regional law enforcement in active threat assessment and training and serves as a consultant for forensic investigations. Joseph has mentored nearly 30 undergraduate and graduate student researchers who have presented at numerous geology and paleontology conferences nationwide. His favorite aspect of his job is providing field and research opportunities for students and promoting intellectual growth and creativity. Joseph, congratulations on receiving. Bill Gillard is professor of English. Most recent book is the Rutledge Anthology of Climate Fiction, which redefines the chronological boundaries of the genre. His most recent book of poems is the verse novel, If a Clod Be Washed. Bill has four books, did I just say, coming out this fall, including a ghost story collection and a young adult fantasy novel, both from 1016 Press. The forthcoming, the Rutledge Anthology of Global Science Fiction Origins, assembles stories from science fiction's earliest decades from all over the world, many of them in their first English translation. His current book project is on the Wisconsin author Robert Bloch and will be published by the University Press of Mississippi in 2026. Bill serves on the board of Lakefly Writers Conference, an annual literary event held right here in downtown Oshkosh. He's co-host of an Oshkosh-based television show that features interviews with regional authors. Bill taught for 19 years at UW Fox Valley. Bill, congratulations on receiving. Nadia Loire is professor of French and Francophone studies. She earned her PhD in French from UC Berkeley, along with master's degrees in English from Portland State University and Université Lumière Lyon 2. If you thought my Spanish accent was bad, just hold on 1 minute. She specializes in 20th and 21st century French and Francophone literature with expertise in literary bilingualism, translation theory, auto theory, and contemporary women's writing. She is the author of Figure du Bilinguisme, Beckettine, 2016, and co-editor, thank God, of The Poetics of Bilingualism in the work of Samuel Beckett in 2018. Her current book project examines queer core aesthetics and auto theory in the work of Virginie Despentes. She continues to contribute to Beckett studies through digital humanities methodologies, focusing on the impact of the Beckett Digital Manuscript Project on the field. Dr. Loire brings a global perspective to French studies, integrating her international research into innovative courses that highlight transnational French and Francophone cultures. She leads study abroad programs in France and mentors students on interdisciplinary research projects. Nadia, congratulations on receiving this award. In the area of scholarship and creative activity, the Office of Student Research and Creative Activity annually recognizes a Research Mentor of the Year. Faculty are nominated by their colleagues or students, and the awardee is chosen by members of the OSRCA Advisory Board. The announcement is made at the celebration of scholarship in April, but in case you weren't there, we're doing it again today. This year's Research Mentor of the Year is Dr. Brian Wallace from Kinesiology. External funding through grants, fellowships, and other support for scholarship provides value for faculty, staff, and the university, and advances aspects of our mission related to research, community engagement, and knowledge creation. These awards represent a wide range of disciplines spanning the entire university and are made by a similarly wide range of private, state, and still federal funders. The depth and breadth of projects supported with external funds is a testament to the impact of our faculty and the staff and that impact on the world around us. So we did want to just recognize some ongoing funding with our faculty and staff today. I know it's a little bit of an eye chart, but we're going to look for continued ways to recognize this important ongoing work in an environment that is more challenging than ever to get and keep federal, state, and local funding. So thank you to all those PIs. Thank you to all the support staff that makes that happen. And thank you to the entire research and creative activity infrastructure here at UWO. Let's recognize those contributions. So up to this point in the program, we have largely recognized the faculty and instructional academic staff for their scholarship of teaching, research, and service. It's now both timely and appropriate that we recognize those additional colleagues, our staff, who make this campus community strong and vibrant. The university's Outstanding Service Award recognizes the exceptional contribution of non-teaching academic staff in providing student and professional support services. Before we present our 4 deserving individuals today, would past recipients of the Outstanding Service Award here please stand and be recognized. Would Angela Zemke, Cordelia Ballas, Deanna Vanderweilen, and Miranda Garski please come forward? Angie Zemke currently serves as the Fraternity and Sorority Life Advisor at UWO and just completed her 13th year on our campus. In that role, she oversees the entire FSL program, plus additional leadership and student programs as part of the student engagement and campus life team. She recently served as the Academic Staff Senate President for the 2024-25 academic year and is now currently serving as the past president. Outside of the office, Angie holds national volunteer positions with the Association of Fraternity and Sorority Advisors, National Pan-Hellenic Council, and with Phi Mu Fraternity. In these roles, she has the opportunity to impact thousands of collegians and FSL advisors in all 50 states, even international. Outside of work, you can find her enjoying competitive board game nights, sporting events, or spending time with family and friends. She's widely known as Aunt Angie and spends a lot of time spoiling her 9 nieces and nephews and 13 great nieces. She's also a proud fur mom of Jackson, a mini border collie, and Melody, her kitty. Angie, congratulations on receiving this award. Cordelia Bolus is the PI for the McNair and Beckman Scholars Programs. She holds an MAd from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock and an MA in German Language and Literature from the University of Kansas. Having started at UWO as a adjunct German instructor in 2009, Cordelia took the helm of the McNair program in 2016. Since then, she has built a robust McNair program, which supports 25 plus undergraduate researchers annually. She worked to secure Beckman Foundation funding for 6 additional undergraduates, founded the UWO Tri-Alpha First Gen College Honor Society chapter, and is the co-advisor to the First Gen College Student Organization. The most rewarding aspect of her work is being able to support students as they navigate college and conduct their first major research project. She's deeply proud of the fact that over 65% of UWO McNair alums are enrolled in or have completed graduate degree programs. Cordelia, congratulations on receiving the Outstanding Service Award. Deanna Vanderweilen is the transfer student admissions counselor in our admissions office here at UWO. She is a two-time Titan who has held multiple roles on campus since graduating in 2015. She has been a staff member in residence life and the College of Business, and has also spent time as advisor for Alpha Lambda Delta, an honors society for first-year students. Deanna also participated in the very first Titan Leadership Academy last year, where she and other cohort members focused on employee engagement and campus climate, specific to staff and faculty. Whether it's in student affairs, academic affairs, or somewhere in between, the work Deanna does all stems from one goal: making UW a place that all students and staff can call home. Deanna, thank you and congratulations on receiving the Outstanding Performance Award. Miranda Garsky is a proud alum of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, where she earned her bachelor's degree in human services leadership and went on to complete her master's degree in higher education administration at Georgia Southern University, laying the foundation for a career dedicated to student development, inclusive leadership, and community building. Over the past 8 years, Miranda has served in a variety of student affairs roles at institutions including Georgia Southern, Ball State University, and UWO. Throughout her career, she has gained extensive experience in residence life, student supervision, advocacy, community development, and diversity education, building a strong foundation for supporting student success. Currently, Miranda serves as the Residence Hall Director for South Scott Hall, overseeing a dynamic community of 500 first-year and upperclassmen students. She leads a staff of undergraduate CAs and a graduate-level Assistant Residence Hall Director, providing mentorship, training, and guidance that empower her team to build strong and inclusive residential communities. Her impact extends far beyond the residence halls. Miranda also serves as the advisor to HOPE, UW-Oshkosh's primary LGBTQIA+ student organization, where she has helped the group grow and evolve into a welcoming and empowering space for all students. Through her leadership, HOPE has strengthened its presence on campus and deepened its impact on the student experience. She also played a pivotal role in reviving the annual Spring Drag Show, a signature event that fosters joy, visibility, and belonging for LGBTQIA+ students and allies across campus. She's known by colleagues and students for her care, creativity, and tireless advocacy. Miranda's contributions continue to leave a lasting mark on the UWO community she proudly calls home. Miranda, thank you and congratulations on receiving this award. The Penson Faculty Award is named to honor former Chancellor Penson. These awards help recognize faculty members who have made significant contributions to their colleges and the university. Many members of our faculty have previously received these Penson Faculty Awards, and for those who are in attendance today or watching at home, we'd like to recognize you as a group. Please stand and be noted, former winners. We invite this year's recipients to now please come forward. They are Dr. Jessica Tomaszewicz, Dr. Maria Graf, Dr. Kyle Steele, Dr. Kazim Akinieli, Dr. Andrew Soderberg, Dr. Robert Sipes, Dr. Andrew Smock, and Dr. Jess Lucas. Program Director for the Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Nurse Anesthesia Emphasis at UWO, Dr. Jess Tomaszewicz is a nurse anesthetist who practices rural independent anesthesia outside of Oshkosh. Dedicated to anesthesia at all levels, Dr. Tomaszewicz has been involved at the state association level, as well as a member of the Wisconsin Association of Nurse Anesthetists, or WIANA, as a region director, treasurer, president-elect, president, governance member, and PAC conduit co-chair over the last 7 years. Dr. Tomaszewicz has recently published in the American Association of Nurse Anesthesiology and the Journal of Nurse Anesthesia Education. She is currently a co-author in a new nurse anesthesia pharmacology textbook. Dr. Tomaszewicz has presented at several WIANA conferences, most recently on her work with point-of-care ultrasound, or POCUS, focusing on gastric assessments based on the recent use of GLP-1 medications and proper anesthesia fasting guidelines. Dr. Tomaszewicz holds a doctorate in nurse anesthesia practice from Rosalind Franklin University in North Chicago. She also holds an associate degree in nursing from Badenoch Community College, a bachelor's degree in biology from the University of Minnesota, and a master's of science in nurse anesthesia from Rosalind Franklin University. She enjoys spending time with her husband, Kevin, and her three beautiful girls, Mackenzie, Addison, and Riley. Jess, congratulations on receiving the Edward M. Penson. All right. You've heard quite a bit already this morning about Dr. Maria Graff, but please invite her back up to the stage. Maria, as we celebrate you for a second time this morning, we're just again proud to recognize you for your unwavering commitment to teaching excellence and the transformative impact that you have on your students. Congratulations on the Edward M. Penson Faculty Award. I understand Dr. Kyle Steele is getting his own kids off to school today, so he's unable to be with us, but we're going to share with you his bio. Kyle's an associate professor and the area coordinator for leadership, literacy, and graduate studies. He teaches courses in the history and philosophy of education, education policy, and multicultural education. He also teaches a senior capstone in the Honors College. Dr. Steele is passionate about helping students reflect on how K-12 schools are intimately connected to the schools and communities they serve. His own research is on the history of the American high school as both an educational and a cultural institution. He's the author of two books, Making a Mass Institution, Indianapolis and the American High School, published in 2020, and New Perspectives on the History of the 20th Century American High School, published in 2022. His work has also been published in Columbia University's Teacher College Record, Harvard Educational Review, and other top journals. Kyle, congratulations on receiving the Edward M. Penson Faculty Award. Kazim Akinyele is Associate Professor of Accounting. He earned his PhD from the University of Central Florida with a research focus on judgment and decision-making in managerial accounting. He previously served as chair of the accounting department and currently holds the roles of accounting discipline coordinator and faculty advisor for accounting majors. Dr. Akinyele teaches managerial accounting, cost management, and advanced cost management. His research has been published in several high academic journals, including Behavioral Research in Accounting, Accounting and Finance, Accounting and the Public Interest, and Accounting Forum, as well as Issues in Accounting Education. Outside of his academic responsibilities, Kazim enjoys playing pickleball and traveling to connect with people and experience diverse cultures. He's happily married to Shakarat, and they are the proud parents of two daughters, Barakat, and Aisha. All right. Kazim, congratulations on receiving the Andy Soderberg is Associate Professor of Management and Human Resources. He earned his PhD from the University of Utah in Business Administration with a focus on organizational behavior. In this research, he examines issues related to behavioral ethics, organizational justice and fairness, and elements of small group interactions such as power, status, trust, and leadership. Andy enjoys teaching both undergraduate and graduate students. He loves engaging students in discussions and providing them with experience that help them apply their classroom learning in their day-to-day lives. Andy, congratulations on receiving the Edward M. Penson Faculty Award. Robert Sipes is Professor of Kinesiology and Athletic Training. He earned his doctorate from Illinois State University, focusing on curriculum and instruction. His research interests include critical thinking, pedagogical integration of technology, and shoulder pathologies in overhead athletes. He's also mentored many undergraduate and graduate students and multiple new junior faculty through scholarship of teaching and learning projects. Rob's been the program director for the athletic training program now for 15 years and chair or co-chair of kinesiology for 7 years. He's led multiple programs through the accreditation process and led the transition of the athletic training program to the graduate level. His teaching incorporates many technological or pedagogical techniques to try and provide a multitude of learning opportunities for different learners. Rob's favorite feature of UWO has been the ability to impact many first-generation students while helping them achieve their dreams. Rob, congratulations on receiving the Edward M. Penson Faculty Award. Andy Smock is an associate professor of digital media in the radio, TV, film program. He earned a PhD in media and information studies from Michigan State University. His research focuses on the social implications of digital and social media use. Andy teaches a variety of courses covering topics such as media literacy, audience research, media effects, and digital content development. In addition to his teaching and research, Andy has recently contributed to key institutional initiatives, serving as vice chair of the Chancellor's Search Committee and as a member of the Academic Planning Work Group, helping to shape the university's academic future. Andy, congratulations on receiving the Penson Faculty Award. Dr. Jess Lucas, right over there, is an associate professor in biology who teaches across the curriculum from intro biology to cancer biology. She earned a bachelor's degree in plant biology from Southern Illinois University, a PhD in cellular and molecular biology at The Ohio State University. Her current research focuses upon genetics of sustainable agriculture with the goal to breed drought-resistant crops for Wisconsin. Lucas mentors in her research lab students in molecular biology, genetics, and quantitative microscopy. Jess, congratulations on receiving the Edward M. Penson Faculty Award. All right. All right. We have a new award that we are, I know, aren't you excited? Brand new award that we are launching just this year with the hopes of making it an annual tradition as well. Today, we are announcing the UWO Elevate Award. And we are using this to recognize a team whose behind the scenes work is often invisible, but absolutely vital to the success of our institution. And the idea here is that we want to continue to recognize units and then maybe in the future also individuals who go above and beyond to put the learners at the heart of our mission while also doing the innovative work that we need to do to continue to evolve and transform the institution. So today, it's my great honor to present the Elevate Award to a group that has not only met our many recent challenges head on, but has redefined what it means to adapt, to lead, and to innovate with grace. So please join me today, and we'll call our registrar to the stage to celebrate the office of the registrar. Receiving the award on behalf of her amazing team is Jenny Bonack, our university registrar. In the face of evolving systems, shifting demands, and the constant need to support both students and staff, the registrar's office has shown unwavering dedication. But more than that, they have led with excellence. When change came, they didn't just respond. They reimagined processes. They implemented new technologies. They streamlined workflows. And in doing so, they've enhanced the student, staff, and faculty experience in ways that have already left a lasting impact. So this Elevate Award honors innovation through adversity and a commitment to rising above. And those are qualities that the registrar's office exemplifies every day. So Jenny, to you and to the entire team, many of whom are here today, thank you for elevating our institution with your vision, your integrity, and your tireless work. This award is a reflection of your excellence and the countless ways that your team helps us all to succeed. Please join me in thanking and congratulating the Office of the Registrar for being the first recipient of the UWO Elevate Award. Thank you. Way to go, team registrar. So marking the start of the new academic year, we're also pleased to recognize faculty who received tenure or promotion since we last met. Would those here with us today or watching online who have recently been promoted or tenured, please stand to be recognized. We are enriched by the talent and the participation of our faculty colleagues. And just as tenure expresses support for past performance and the confidence held in future contributions, so too does promotion in rank represent a significant milestone in a successful academic career. Our audience this morning, again, both here and online, also includes a few new faculty and staff who have just been with us a short time and are now part of our academic community. So for those who have joined us since our last opening day, if you're here today, would you please stand and be recognized as new members of our community as well? Did remind the chancellor that includes him too. Yeah. All right, folks. So that includes the formal part of the award ceremony for this morning. Thank you so much for being here. For those watching online, thank you for joining in as well. As I said before, the energy on this campus right now is as positive and as strong as I've seen it in the last couple of years. Thank you all for everything that you do every day. Thanks for setting us up for a great start to this year. And as you go off into your college, school, unit meetings today and all the other events that we have planned for this week, let's keep the energy rolling. Let's keep working together to elevate this campus. The future at UWO is bright. Have a great day and a great year.